Hey everybody, Ijaz here. Welcome back to another video. I thought we'd take a quick look at the NFT space. Things are starting to heat up again. I mentioned in my previous crypto update that Ethereum, with a combination of various different things, could be setting up for a rapid move. And I wanted to just spend some time just doing this live with you guys, having a look at some of these NFT plays. I've already got a few NFT investments, which I'll mention to you guys as we go through them, but I thought I'd just have a browse through CoinMarketCap and show you guys what I look at and just see if there's anything that's piquing my interest. So let's take a look. So if we get up CoinMarketCap, so what I've done here is I've just clicked on NFT here and I've just sorted it for the biggest movers of the last 7 days. So Illuvium, never heard of that one. It's moved 60%. Let's have a look. Let's see what Illuvium's saying. Bit of Illuvium. It's a nice name, actually. It's been around for a while, since April. Market cap 153 billion. 2 trillion when it's fully diluted. Okay, so only 6% of the supply is out yet, so they've maxed the supply at 10 million. Maximum coin or whatever, yep. So they've maximized it to 10 million there. If you hover over the eye, you can have a read of that. So they've already created 7 million. And of that 7 million, you've got 634,000 in supply. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's open up the website and see what Illuvium is. Seems to be pumping. Not that we chase pumps here. We make informed, rational decisions. Bit of a trailer. We'll leave that. Okay, welcome to Illuvium, an open-world RPG adventure game built on the Ethereum blockchain. Journey across blah, blah, blah. Build the perfect team. Huge roster to collect. Backed by the blockchain. Store your Illuvials on shards. Okay, interesting. Say goodbye to gas. Enjoy a new era of NFT thanks to integration with Immutable X. Okay. Zero gas. Interesting, because like we know, a lot of these games fall over because of the gas fee. People just want to play and they don't want to spend loads of money on gas. Okay. Contributors. Fine. So that's Illuvium. Nothing more to see there for me at the moment. We'll keep an eye on it. See if it comes up with anything significant. Let's head back. Next on the list, what do we have? Let's sort that again. It's going to change my sort every time. It's not very nice. Luxo. Luxo is the NFT play set up by one of the former founders of Ethereum. So no doubt he'll know what he's doing. It should be on your radar. I mean, look at that. So 33% up in the last week and 66% up if you've held it for the month. So that's starting to pump. Interesting. Let's take a look. Tokenomics. We've got 14 million circulating supply of the 100 million. All 100 million have been created. That's a good sign. So we've got a market cap 150 million. Look at this. Pumped right up. So March of this year, when everything was booming, Bitcoin was flying, we hit a high of 25. So we're on 10 at the moment. We were just, days ago, we were on $5. Wow. Okay, can it go test its all-time highs? Be interesting to keep an eye on this one. Fine. Let's open up their website. Multiverse, the beginning of a new digital economy. Luxo is a blockchain infrastructure providing a series of standard solutions for physical and digital consumer goods. Yep, founded by the creator of the ERC token, so he knows what he's doing. The foundations. Tools that enable a new economy based on cultural currencies. Fine. So it's a multiverse play. I mean, similar to what was the other one called? It escapes me. I will know what it is when I see it. So moving down, we've got Ecomi. Now, this is one I put a lot of money into Ecomi back at the highs. So I've taken a nice loss on this one. Let's have a look at how Ikomi's doing at the moment. So Ikomi has had a bit of a pump recently. So look at that, back at the highs. When I should have sold. Hindsight is great, isn't it? I mean, we're seeing highs of 1112, 0.012, and now we're quite significantly down. So we've got a long way to go back up, but it is starting to pump, interestingly. I mean, I bought this one for the long term. I mean, if you look at this as digital collectibles, which is what Ikomi is, it's naturally where things are going. I mean, when you look at how they set it up with their virtual reality, you can buy these limited collectibles and you can set up a virtual showroom, and then you can invite your friends over to say, look at these cool collectibles I've collected, and they can come see it. Definitely a little bit of a bet on the future and how things are going to go. I can definitely see that being a play in the future. Just don't know on the timing, right? How long is it going to take before people start to adopt these things, before it's acceptable to have digital collectibles which your friends log in to come see? Maybe soon. Digibyte, 15%. Flow, another popular one, 12%. Tezos. Chili's, another one I've got a little stake in. This is your fan tokens. Again, I can see this being a massive one. I mean, here in the UK, sports is massive. And if you have, I'm a Man United fan, allow me. But if you can, have a Man United fan token where I can, depending on the number of tokens I have, I could have a vote in what color kit we have, or what the what the next marketing piece or social media piece is, or what type of content we like to see. That could be massive. And maybe in the future, maybe you could even vote on what type of players you like, or what formations you like and systems you like. I mean, that would be a no-brainer. So I can definitely see that being an interesting piece. But more importantly, they've got the mechanism behind which they can create new fan tokens, or any tokens, right? Maybe you can have a token of influencers and things like that. And I know there's a lot of other cryptos out there that do these kind of things. Engine Coin, another big one in the gaming space. That's not going to go anywhere. That's a good, nice, stable one. It's good to see that's pumped 15% over the last 30 days as we start to... I mean, naturally, these are all going to follow Bitcoin, right? As Bitcoin starts to recover, Ethereum will recover, at the same rate, if not slightly faster, and then these altcoins pump accordingly, right? So never, guys, be diligent. Never, I talk about having some of these in my portfolio, but you got to understand, this is... If my crypto portfolio is about 3% of my entire stocks and crypto, then of that, let's say it's 3%, of that 3%, you're probably looking at around 25% in low caps, and not all of that are in NFTs. So you're just playing with small amounts here, just to kind of have a vote on the future and kind of where you see things going. Decentraland, another big one. I mean, I truly believe in this stuff. You got Wax, you got Decentraland, these and Sandbox as well. These are all your multiverses, right? And I really do see this as the future, and it's a bit creepy, and some people get put off by this concept. But I can definitely see us all wearing virtual reality goggles and going to a multiverse where you meet your friends, your family, your loved ones, your colleagues, and have meeting rooms. And that's the space you're going to want to be in. If you're a brand, if you're an advertiser, they're going to want to buy that land. So if all the popular spaces are where these people are gathering, and think of it like if you could get a piece of property in Manhattan back in the day, or in London, in Mayfair, this is the same for these multiverses. I mean, if people are congregating there, that's where the value is. And if people are starting to use the system and play games in these multiverses, or spend time hanging around with their friends, that's really going to be interesting. I want to get up that. Let me find what that one is. It's really interesting me now, the one where I mentioned it. Yep, that's it. OVR. Download the OVR app and just have a play around with it. It's a bit creepy. It's really nascent and it's not ready, but it'll help you visualize kind of where this multiverse space is going, because you can download the OVR app and you can just go to a disco, or you can go to a shopping mall and you can tell your friend to log in and meet you there as well. Really weird, really creepy, but is this where the world is heading? And would it be prudent to put some small investments into these places? These multiplayer games on the crypto, on the blockchain are also doing really well. You got My Neighbor Alice, another one I'm keeping an eye on. Not started a position in that yet. And there's a few other games. You can see Yield Games up there as well. Theta, I've got a bag of Theta as well, more for their video streaming. But naturally, when NFTs kicked off, they said, "Oh, we're doing NFTs as well." So I'm not sure how much NFTs they are doing, which will be interesting. So those are kind of. Let's have a look on the second page. There might be some hidden gems. Always looking for the gems. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back and let's sort by 30 days. Yeah, so you can see here when we're sorting over the month, you got a few different players coming up. We mentioned Sand with the multiverse. We mentioned my neighbor Alice with the multi-gaming. And we got Axie Infinity, Alien World. The way I like to think about this is there's a few different elements to the NFT space. Think about collectibles. Think about multiverse and the lands and the properties and where you can spend time. And then think about gaming. I think if you come, and gaming and social as well. If you can think of those broad categories and try to think who do you think is the best player or who's set up the best to kind of perform, then maybe add some of those to your portfolio. I think that's the best way to kind of articulate that. But definitely my radar switching back onto the NFT plays. I think as Bitcoin naturally starts to trend up, altcoins do well, so my radar starts to pick up. I didn't buy any altcoins on the way down. I was just trying to dollar cost average anything I had into Bitcoin and Ethereum and a bit of Cardano. But now when the market's kind of booming and we're heading back up, it's a natural time to kind of start having a look at these, because when they do move, they move quickly. And if you want to make a quick move on some of these, you want to be ready and paying attention to these. I mean, some of these moves are phenomenal. If you just held this for 30 days, Axie Infinity, you would have 3 times your money. You would have 2 times your money there on Alien Worlds, and you would have done a double on Illuvium as well. Okay, not saying chase these pumps. If they're up that much, back off, wait for a dip, and try to enter in. Let's have a look at that. Let's give you guys an example. Let's have a look at Axie Infinity. Oh. So you don't want to be chasing this up here. You want to wait for a correction and enter these if you have conviction in these plays. Don't chase the pumps, guys. Please don't. All right, so that's it for a crypto update. And if there's anything noteworthy on anything in the crypto world, I'll be coming to you with the updates. All right, see you guys next one. Oh, and if you've not watched my Square video, if you're invested in the stock market, go check out my Square video. I did a deep dive into the buy now, pay later space. So definitely check out that video. All right, see you guys in the next one.